If you graduated with less than a perfect GPA, don't worry because your credit score is your chance to shine in the real world. Welcome back to Pamela Finance, and today we're going to talk about 5 things that you really need to know about your credit score. So why is a credit score so important? Well, most of us are going to need a loan at some point in our life. We're going to buy a house, we're going to buy a car, we're going to finance education, all kinds of things. So your credit score affects how much you pay for the loan and whether or not you can even get a loan in the first place. Employers, landlords, and even insurance companies also check credit, so it can only help you to have the best credit score possible. In general, I'm really not a fan of debt, but most of us are going to have to borrow at some point. So if you have to borrow, you want to be able to get approved quickly and borrow at low rates. So what is a credit score? It's a number, usually called a FICO score. There are 5 parts to it. So the first one is payment history, if you make payments on time or not. Credit utilization, that's how much of your credit you're using. Credit length, if you're older, you've usually had credit for longer. If you're just starting out, like if you're 22 years old, you will have a shorter credit length. So new credit means recently opened accounts, or if you're applying for credit. And credit mix, that's the different kinds of credit, such as like a car loan, a credit card, a mortgage. Those are all different kinds of credit. So basically, it's a measure of how likely you are to repay your debt. Of course, it does not take into account your character, your future financial situation, but banks have to have something to go on. So over time, the FICO credit score was. What's the difference between a credit score and a credit report? Your credit report is your history of credit and open loans and lines of credit. So because of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you can get a free credit report from each of the 3 credit reporting bureaus every month, or you can just go to annualcreditreport.com. Only the credit report is free. If you want to get your actual score, there's a fee, but a lot of banks and credit cards offer credit information free to existing customers, so you should really see if this is available to you. I know that my bank offers that. It's a good idea to check this on a regular basis, at least once a year, because sometimes there can be credit mistakes on your credit report, and you don't want any error on someone else's part to hurt your credit. So how do you improve your credit score? So payment history is the most important part of all. Make all your payments on time. And credit utilization, that means pay down your debts. If you're already pretty low, open up a no-fee credit card and don't use it. This automatically increases the credit available to you, which lowers your credit utilization. And for credit length, just do not close any credit cards. Do not. Even if you want to get a credit card out of your life, it can be tempting to close that account, but don't, because that will lower your credit score. And for new credit, just don't apply for anything new unless you are absolutely sure you need it. Credit mix, this is probably the hardest thing to control. You know, it's a good idea to have a variety of credit, but obviously you don't take out a mortgage or a car loan unless you absolutely need one. So it's the hardest factor to control. Remember payment history. That's really the most important. So how often is your credit score updated? So lenders are required to report your score every 30 to 45 days. If you take actions to improve your score, you're going to see that improve over time. You don't know which exact days the lenders are reporting and how long that report takes to update, but it is the case that your score changes slightly over time depending on what changes you make with your lenders. So, do you check your credit score? I'd like to know, have you been able to improve your credit score over time? Let me know in the comments below. and I will respond to them. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button. That will help more people to find this video. I have a whole playlist of tips in my short videos. Take a look at my playlist on credit scores and credit cards. And the last thing I want to say is if you want a really inspiring story, check out my interview with Brian, who paid off over $70,000 worth of debt. So thank you for Pamela Finance.